I'm going to go to public comments so we can wrap this up in short order. Anyone want to talk about Chapter 2, the issues we've been discussing? Anyone in the audience? Come right up, identify yourself by group or organization. Over there at the podium, if you would, please. We'll make sure the microphone is turned on. And for those of you who want to talk, if you would line up over there. I'm going to call you, however, and only ask that you speak to Chapter 2.
Yes.
And the issues there. Yes, sir.
Paul Gosselin, Butte County. I want to point out the Board of Supervisors sent a letter in yesterday. And one of the topics they did talk about, and you just spoke to it, was on transfers and how that was discussed in the document. Granted, transfers do play a critical role in water supply reliability, and it is fair to acknowledge the one-year exemption process. But we also want to note that before you start going down a path of looking at all the streamlining and some of the apparent inconveniences of transfers, a lot of them have been put in for very good reason. There are issues associated with transfers that not just on the serial ones, but on the impacts to the environment and the communities that need to be taken into account. And also particularly some of this is counties have put their own ordinances in to regulate and oversee groundwater substitution programs, and those need to be honored for the reasons they were put in place. So I understand the need to want to look at reforms and streamline things, but you also need to look at it with sort of the impacts that could be put in place. The other point we wanted to make on transfers too, and sort of a zeal to try to open the door wider on how they fit into the water supply picture, is that you do need to balance it against your other statutory balances on reducing the reliance on Delta exports and also promoting regional, local water supply reliability. So it does need to be balanced against those two.
Just reading the Butte County letter, which we received yesterday, as right now, because I didn't get copies till this morning, right. I noticed that it appears you're recommending that transfers of groundwater be exempt from covered actions. That's apparently what this. I understand the desire to streamline cannot be more vehemently opposed to any preemption of local government authority. Why many counties adopted ordinances to regulate groundwater was due to the failure on the part of the state to manage these programs adequately. I mean, that's the only part that references transfers.
No, what we were saying is when you're starting to look at and setting up a work group to look at streamlining of transfer programs, what we've heard in the past is local county ordinance has been identified as being some of the impediments and problems and need to be either overridden or preempted, and what we're saying is we vehemently oppose that. So,
okay, got it. Thank you.